Okay, it's time to build this sidebar and this dashboard header. What I built, basic sidebar UI, UX, and then this dashboard header too. If you click the dashboard header, you can use this uh, drop menu. And if you click the sidebar element, as you see, there's a blue and blue text showing like this, and domain is changing. So let's build this function. First, to build the sidebar, I use the layout. What's the layout? This is layout. We have a children inside layout file, and we can set a side navbar here. If you set this in the dashboard, path, you everywhere you can see this side navbar components. So wherever, if you go schedule meeting here inside dashboard or availability or setting, yeah, there's always sidebar here. So I use it. That's why I import my side navbar components here, and then dashboard header components here. Job. And let's look for side navbar first. So this OR is just basic Tailwind CSS and JSX. I just build it. Special thing is I use the MenuList. Yeah. So what's the MenuList? If you go scroll up, this is MenuList. So inside the array, I put the information of every menu elements. So I put ID here, name, domain, icon, like this. And I used all of this inside my map. So I'm mapping the menu list basically. Maybe the key is not index, just item.id. It'll be more good. Good. And this, I set the Tailwind CSS dynamically. Um, I made the selected menu here. So the default is path name. I use path name in Next.js function. So the default is path name. Uh, if we click the element, this option, then what happened? There is, if you click it, link to go to item.domain. What I said before here, domain. Then the path name is changed, and use effect catched it, and set selected menu to that item that domain. Yeah. So every time we click, selected menu change it, and the use effect catch it and change the selected menu finally. this is those kind of flow. That's why every time we change our option, domain is changed, and this style is changed too. Because I set selected menu. If selected menu is same with item.domain, text primary and background blue. I set it. Okay. That's all of elect here. Nothing special. Uh, Other things is the just default Tailwind CSS. And let's look this feature. Dashboard header. First, I use these drop-down components in the Shotsin UI. Here, there's a drop-down menu. I just simply download installation here and then use it. Follow this code. And important thing was, if you want to use external link, like if you go to dashboard header, look at this. I use my user information from the client here, client browser client, and the user include the user picture too, but it's from the external uh, link, right? So then you make sure set the where was it? Next config, set this one. Without this one, if you ignore this, what happened? Let me see that. If you ignore and reload this page, what happened? Let's see console.log. Then look, they say image is missing. Let's say invalid src prop. So we should make sure configured the image in the Next.js config.js. All right. So we should config attach this link in next.config.js. That's why I put in here this domain. Only after set this config, then you can use the external feature inside your application like this. Good job. What's happened now? src property. Yeah, here. We can use now. Good job. And nothing special. I just inside my dashboard header. Yeah, I bring in the image from the client. So I set next config.js and I use a logout link. It's from kind. Because kind is now manage our all authentication function. Cool. That's it. That's how I build this sidebar and this dashboard header. Good job. And one more thing. Before we set our middleware for if user do not authenticated, then we redirect them to API as login, right? In a dashboard, I add the create business too. If user doesn't any authenticated, we not allowed user go to business, create business. If they try to jump into create business without authenticated, then we redirect them as login form like this. Good.